Coming up, we have your November 2023 high-rise market update.
Hey everyone, I'm Kristen.
And I'm Christina.
And we are the Thomas Group with Real Broker, your local Las Vegas and Henderson realtors.
And today we have your November 2023 high-rise market update. And stick around till the end because there's a lot of new exciting things happening in the high-rise world in downtown Las Vegas. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about that at the end.
Can't wait.
Yeah. All right, let's get into the numbers. So we're going to start with median sales price, which was $400,000, which is up 8.8% from this time last month and up 21.2% from this time last year.
Wow, that's pretty significant.
And we'll go into average sales price, which is $611,000, which is up 19.1% from this time last month and up 11.5% from this time last year.
Wow, so both the median and the average are up. Now, if you are just tuning in for the first time, you might not know this, but the median and average, they do tend to bounce around quite significantly, but we can overall follow a trend, and you've seen the high-rise market doing quite well lately, haven't you?
Yes, definitely. And also this past month, we've had some really high sales.
Oh, okay.
So that's going to affect it, of course, as well.
Absolutely.
So especially when it's such a smaller market like the high-rise market is.
Yeah. What was the highest price sale?
Let me tell you. So the highest price was for $3.495 million and at Waldorf Astoria, as usual.
Yeah.
But it was, of course, beautiful unit, and Waldorf Astoria is just a gorgeous building. So super high end.
It is, yeah. It'll be hard to beat, but it'll be cool to see the Four Seasons out in Henderson, McDonald Highlands come around, and can you beat it?
Yeah, let's see. Yeah. I hope so. Yeah, I'm excited to see them. All right, let's move on to closed. So we had 58 closed, which is down 23.7% from this time last month, and it's up 1.8% from this time last year.
Okay, so yeah, 1.8, it's about the same as we were last year. Do you think that we're going to see sales kind of taper off during the holidays?
Yeah, I think we kind of started talking about that a little bit last month, and it's happening as we head into the holidays. It's the same right in the single family market and as it is in the high-rise market, where it's just a busier time for people's personal lives, and so there's just less of that going on, the holidays coming up and everything. So yeah, and also I think honestly with Formula One, it's so difficult to get to the strip.
That's a good point to get around.
Yeah, getting around, and honestly the prices, like we're going to see that coming up soon too. The prices of hotel rooms to stay here are a bit higher too. So especially during that time, I think there's going to be not as much people coming in town and staying on the strip.
Yeah,
so
that's a good point.
Yeah. So then we'll go to pending. So we had 76 pending, which is down 1.3% from this time last month, and it's up 33.3% from this time last year.
Oh, wow. So hopefully we'll have a stronger end of the year this year than we did last year. But I mean, last year was really, really slow around this time.
Slow.
Yes, it slows down for the holidays always, but it was reasonably slow. So, and I think we mentioned this last month too, like overall, the high-rise market is doing even better than like the regular, just the general single family market. I wonder if that has to do with a lot of these being cash buyers and not as affected by 100%. Interest rates.
Yeah,
you think?
I definitely think so. I was just having this conversation with a client the other day. So I definitely think that's, most people, especially high rise, it's definitely possible to do financing on high rises, and it's done. I have several lenders that I typically work with that are able to do this, but it's just a little bit more complicated, and depending on a lot of those, like the condo hotels, those are really difficult to get those financed. So a lot of these buyers are definitely cash buyers.
That makes sense.
Yeah. All right, so new listings. We have 127 new listings, which is up 23.3% from this time last month and up 10.4% from this time last year.
Okay, what's that doing to inventory?
Let me tell you. Our inventory, we have 345, which is up 5.5% from this time last month and down 22.6% from this time last year.
Okay, so inventory increased a little bit, so maybe we'll see a little bit of some more softening in prices, but sounds like the market's doing very strong overall.
It is, yeah. All right, so months of inventory, we have 7, which is up 37.3% from this time last month, but down 22.2% from this time last year.
Yeah, I mean, so that's a pretty balanced market. I mean, I'm sure you're seeing, some things that are priced well and more in demand that they go really fast. Is that right? And then things
Definitely.
that like need work or kind of sticking around for longer.
Yeah, if it's on like a lower floor, doesn't have a good view.
The floors make such a difference.
It really does.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can see like, been in these like beautiful units, but they are on not even a low floor, but
right.
if there's a lot of them that, they have the garages for the parking structures that are like right outside of them. So if you're like, I think this one was on like the 10th floor at Panorama, and it was like, and your view is the parking garage,
right.
And
that definitely affects the value of it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So average days on market, we have 68, which is up 100%.
Wow, double.
Wow.
From the previous
From the last month.
Yeah.
Sorry, that threw me off.
I know.
Wow.
That was last month. It was so interesting that everything moved really quickly. But now we're kind of back to where we were last year.
Yeah, that's true. I kind of forgot that last month it was like.
It was a weird month.
It was like 30 days on market. Yeah. So yeah, up 100% from this time last month, and it's the same as last year.
Yeah.
So. All right. So now let's talk about these new exciting opportunities happening in downtown Las Vegas. So it's really exciting how much is being built in downtown Las Vegas right now. Like, I'm just like, I know when like they built up Circa and brought in some, of those higher end casinos. That was kind of like the start of this, but now they're really trying to make downtown Las Vegas a work, live lifestyle. Like, I feel like it's going to turn into kind of like more of a real city feel,
right?
If that makes sense, because right now, Vegas is such a strange city, right? Because it's like there's the Strip, and then downtown was kind of like, there's like the City Hall and things like that, and some office buildings, but not
much. There's not a lot of offices downtown. They're more like spread around the
all
valley.
Over. Yeah. So they're trying to just give it a little bit more of a city vibe to it, which is really exciting. So I already talked last month about Midtown. Now at Symphony Park, there's a couple new high-rises that are being built. So there's the Symphony Park Tower 3. There's a Tower 2 that's also under construction that's going to be apartments, and then Tower 3 is going to be condos, and those will be for sale. It's a 22-story high-rise with 270 residents that will be able to move in. Yeah, really exciting. And it's going to be complete around spring of 2025. Okay. And then another one, also over by Symphony Park, it's called the Cello Tower. And that one is a 32-story high-rise with 240 units for sale.
Wow.
It's just really exciting that there's so much demand that they're building all of these up. And
well, I know I always had people reaching out to me that wanted to live in the arts district before, and there just really wasn't anything. There were a couple condo, very small condo buildings, and then you could go out a little bit and be in some single family, some older single family, but there really wasn't anything for that, that person that's graduated from college but not ready to move into suburbia yet. So it's really exciting.
It's really exciting. Because I think I talked about this last month too. That's when I was first purchasing my condo. That that was somewhere that I was really interested in being, just because it's such a cool part of town, and there's so many like restaurants and bars and, you know, fun stuff to do down there.
Yeah.
But there wasn't like a good safe place, you know what I mean, to live that I felt, you know, at the time. And now we're getting there. So it's
these two, and then the Midtown. So that's like 750 units or like new residences that are going in down there, and that's amazing. That will totally change how that area looks.
Oh, 100%. I'm really excited for it because I just love that part of town. And I'm excited to see it build up, and it's gonna be really fun. So,
great. Thanks for sharing that. I'm looking forward to your video on these two
Stay
towers
tuned.
as well.
I'm gonna have those out for you pretty soon here. So make sure you keep an eye out.
And then check out her Midtown video, which will be published before you see this. So lots of good information on that.
Yeah, awesome. And if you're interested in a high-rise, make sure you reach out to me. I'm your high-rise expert, and I would be happy to schedule a free consultation with you.
All right, with that, thank you so much for watching. We will see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye.